Move anything. How do I move it then? Okay, move my bags already, so what's the point of that? Hello and welcome to another stream. Today we are going to Terokkar Forest. We finally managed to make some progress into the Nether Storm. And if we have some spare time, we are going to continue in the Nether Storm. But for now, we are remaining in Terokkar Forest. I'm just quickly doing my auctions to clear some inventory space. I tried to use an add-on called Move Anything, but it didn't quite work. Maybe there is another add-on for that. Give me a moment. What's it called? Gersh Forge. Doesn't move anything, doesn't work. Let me see, move anything. When was the last time it was updated? In 2022, that's why it doesn't work. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean my inventory for a moment. My inventory looks like this. So give me a moment. Quickly gonna post the auctions. Everything below 100 gold is getting vendored. Which also means I'm getting some transmogs, I think. Almost done with my inventory being emptied. There's a lot of patterns as well, so but they will be gone in I think no time. I don't have to worry about the materials, as we get most likely similar materials from there. In like vanilla area, then you get multiple different things. Let's quickly post those plans and everything like that. And then we're gonna start picking up quests. Shouldn't take that long. It's also 3 PM here, so not that it really matters. Alright, everything is done there. There's still about 6,000 gold in my Alright, let's go to the cell. Let's sell this trash. Sell the boo. The music is that we unlocked anything in the game. Let's vendor the rest of the items and then let's dive into the game. Let's sell all of these as well. Blah blah blah. Is that food? No, that's underwater thing. Alright, I think this will do. Yeah. Alright, let's we're gonna start in the Alarian stronghold. We have a little quest over here as well, and we're gonna obtain the remaining quest. And then we're gonna hop into the actual questing. Already collected some quests from what's it called? Shattered, my god. Shattered City. That's the one.
What can I do for you? Be careful, or the Alliance. Light bless you.
Alright. Everything is high. Perfect. We're also gonna check those vendors, see if they have any goods that we can resell. As we have here the recipe of the Major Dreamless Sleep Potion worth about 1200 gold. I pay about 5 gold. Then we got a recipe for 1800 gold and I also pay like 3 gold for it. So we're gonna resell it on the auction house. The Enchanter Satchel. Yes, it says 3500, but no one is gonna buy a 20 slot enchanting bag when you can get a Regent bank bag. So all these bags are pointless to buy, so don't do that. Let's go to the next building and possibly in the next house with quest. Let's put the inn here as well. We don't need to trade him. There's a stable master. Something in the tower is just a daily quest, I guess. Yeah, I see only a daily quest. But I do see rations. Nothing interesting. Let's go to the blacksmith area. Not sure if there was a quest. There wasn't, but no plans in sell either. What do these have to sell? Nothing. Nothing. Alright. Let's get into the church, I guess.
Hello.
So let's hop in the church.
Good luck, friend.
Church has some quest, I guess. Yep, we have 2 quests in here. 3 quests actually.
Watch your back. Be good.
There we go. And I think no, there's 2 more quests to go. There's a wanted quest over here. Nice. Anything else? Anything we can trade with?
What can I do for you? Safe
2 more
travel.
quests there.
See you around.
And the final quest is here in the middle.
Can I help you? For the Alliance.
And we've done all the vendors as well, so let's get started in the north as usual. So let's do that. We have to kill some timber works and we have to kill some warp stalkers. So the timber wolves are these. The thick, luxurious tail of one of the Terokkar Forest's most dangerous predators. And with the Warp Stalker that we have to... I think we just have to kill them. Yep, we just have to kill them. No, actually no.
I cannot attack that target.
It disappeared. So there's 2 tails. We have a little thing we can loot here, which is the Olemba cone. We need the Olemba cone for a quest too. The fish-sized oily seeds from the Olemba tree of Terokkar Forest. So they should be all around those trees, I think. We're gonna keep these current settings on until I cannot really find them. I still can see them, so...
I cannot attack that. I cannot
They already
attack
disappeared.
that target.
But if I cannot find them anymore and it takes too long, then I'm gonna change my grass density to low. But until that, we still remain how it is right now. Alright, a couple more wolves and a couple more stalkers. We need 8 more Workentails. And we need 7 more of those stalkers. Should be all very easy. Let's see, that's the dump skill devour. We don't need them yet. I think we do need them at some point, but we don't need them now.
I need to target something first.
Let's untrack that one. Untrack that one. Alright, there's another stalker over there.
Too far
Hopefully
away.
it doesn't phase out before I get there.
I do not have a target.
We need 5 more of those.
I must get closer.
Now we need 4, and over there makes it 3.
I cannot attack that target. I
There we
require
go.
a target.
Let's see. We have this little thing again, the Olemba cone. And we have Terra cones. Terra cones sells for...
I cannot attack that.
Let me turn that on. Terra cone sells for 4 gold and 80 silver.
I need to target something first.
And we need, of the cones, we need 30 of them, so we need quite a lot of those. It's quite, we do get multiple from them though, so it's not that bad. Alright, 2 more stalkers.
I do not have a target.
And they already disappeared.
I require a target.
Oh, actually it was 1 more stalker. Now it's completed. Let's go kill some wolf.
I do not have a target.
We have our first rare spawning in. Doomsayer Urim. Let's see what he drops us. He drops the Grim Sabatons of the Aurora. They look like this, if you can see it. Looks alright. Valued at 20,000 gold for now. Can always be changed over time. So that's a good start if we are able to sell those boots. A couple more of those Worgans left.
I am out of
4 more
range.
tails. Alright. 3 motels. I think he's killing them. And there's one wolf over there still. Okay, that's great. Maybe we can find... Yep, we do. Sorry. The Olomba cone. We need 19 of them left. They go fairly fast. They have a 1 to 4, 1 to 3 drop quantity. So that's quite good. Do. And we need a final wolf tail. Then we've done the wolf quest. There might be our final target.
I must get closer.
And it's sadly not our final target, but it doesn't matter. We still have plenty to do here, so... And they spawn on multiple locations here, actually. Because if I look at the map, I don't know if you can see the map, but this is the entire zones of the Worgen. Possibility can be located there. Alright. There's another cone, was there? No. No cone. There's a cone. That's definitely a cone. We still need one more tile. And we need 11 more or 12 more of those seeds. Where's that Worgen? Oh, there's different enemies. Now we are also on the skettis area. And I don't know if you can see it, the Arakoya feathers are worth about 16 gold each. That's a good value to farm here if you want. It kind of drops from every single skettis character.
I require a target.
Look at that. There's not even a herb or a mineral.
I do not have a target.
I eat. We have some fell iron depot behind. So let's grab that on the same time.
I require a target.
Yeah. I was thinking for a moment there is a different player that went for the items.
Something first.
For the finds. There should be a possible chance of another rare here, but he's not located here now. Won't be really an issue.
I require a target.
But it would be great if he was him. Might would get another item of about 15,000 gold. Because certain items are just better looking, I guess. I recently found this one over here. Let me go to appearances. And then we go to let's go to priest. And let's see. I found Burning Shade, where are you? I found this one. And this armor set, just this set, is worth about 30,000 gold. I decided to use it because it looks cool.
I do not have a target.
Is there a tree platform over here as well? Looks like there was. So let's fly up. And we can probably have to kill a final guy there. And obtain the Eye of the Foul Shinnor. Dark energies swirl within
I
the
need to target something first.
So there was no other boss being killed. Or required to be killed. Let's just jump down. So kill the sorcerers.
Too far away.
3 more seeds.
I cannot attack that target. Two more of those Terokkars. Those birds, sorry. Set this. I require a target.
One more. Alright, we need a couple more feathers as well. Let's untrack that. Dee. Crazy that we don't see any wolf anymore. Still need the
must get
feathers to be
closer.
completed. Similar all as before, but just then vice versa. We have another cone here on the left side. So the seats are completed. Let's see. Oh, we have some Ethereum. That's nice. Still say I need to collect some more feathers. Let's go up in northwest. I think in northwest we can find some. Right, my fans are not working right now. That's not good. Let me try to turn it on so the room doesn't heat up.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. Too far away. I need to target something first. I am out of range. I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first. do not have a target. Too far away. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I must get closer. I am out of range. Too far away. I cannot attack that. I am out of range. I must get closer. I require a target. Too far away. I do not have a target. I must get closer. I am out of range.
Peace, friend. May the eternal sun shine upon you. Walk with the earth. The winds guide you. We shall meet again.
Too far away. I am out of range. I must get closer. I am out of range. Too far away. I need to target something first. I must get closer. Too far away. I am out of range. I must get closer. I require a target. I cannot attack that target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I am out of range. Too far away. I must get closer.
What brings you here? Ancestors watch. Go in peace.
first. I cannot attack that. I do not have a target. I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I need to target something first.
Live another day. We survive. Greetings, traveler.
Oh, shit. I have spoken for about 30, I think 20 or 30 minutes without a bloody mic. Oh my god. Sorry. Yeah, what did I say all? Alright, I'm gonna... You can hear me now, or... If you can hear me now, let me know. I'm gonna try to repeat what I said, everything. I think you should hear me right now. Yeah, okay. So, trying again with my mic on. You have those feathers. I'm gonna put my window closed for a moment. Over here, I show you Iroquois feathers. They're required to deliver, I think, also for reputation and stuff like that. In my realm, it's worth about 16 gold each. Yes, there you are. You're here again to save my ass. Those feathers are about 16 gold each-ish, but if you want to farm them, you can get quite a lot of them. They're not very rare on drop. So you go to the northern part of Terokkar Forest, you have all those little icons here. Here you can see above Turum and close to Cenarian Ticket. If you go a bit to the west below Shattered City, go more to the south, close to the Bleeding Hollow Ruins, there's a camp. Right side of the Bone Waste on the southeastern part, and there's also the skettis camp. And yeah, so you can farm that place quite a lot. There's quite a lot of those enemies there. There's a lot of bind and equip items you can find, and sometimes rares, because there's one rare spawning here, two rares spawning here. Actually, there's 3 rares. But anyway, you can farm, I think, in an hour, probably over 300, probably 300. I think over like 600 to 900 feathers. And if they do sell descent speed, that's that amount times 16. And for the corium ore, I said, there are about, every corium ore I farm, I get, is about 1500 gold. Well, I need it for a quest, so I think it's also for reputation, because it says on the contains more feathers, and I think that's required to generate reputation for the what's skettis, I think, or shatar, I don't know. It's for I don't have to link it. I think it's Skyguard. Is that the thing you mean? The Shatari Skyguard? No, right? Or it's just Shatar. But we'll see. I'm just gonna deliver the quest anyway. What I was going to do, I was going all around this from fire points around the edge above Thurim and Cenarian Ticket. If I find any corium, great. If don't, I will still deliver those quests and then head back to the west, southern part of Shattered City to do that quest. Yeah, I think it's Skyguard you obtain. You get reputation for it. It's to get the mana ray. I sadly enough do not have any rep for that yet. I didn't really enjoy that mount look like back in the days. I do want it now. Oh nice, they have some... Wait, how is it sold out? Oh yeah, okay. Schematic, silver contact, yeah. You can get, I think, freaking much of those feathers from there. And they're 15-16 gold each, so that's good price. For the there's another rep I think you can farm, which is in Fire Wing Point, you have quite a lot of Blood Elves you can kill to obtain a certain signet, if I'm correct. Maybe I still have one. It's not the Sun Fury signet, it's a different one. And that one also sells for a decent amount of gold, so far I remember.
One wishes to you. Seek the path of the light.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. What did I say before? Oh yeah. So, what I just figured out, I had to kill a NPC. I had to kill a beast, and I decided to like, it's actually a reputation for the lower city right now. I wanted to tame it because it looked cool, it looked green and everything, and then it turns to a regular color. Yeah, it's a reputation for the lower city, I think. It's not for the Sky Guard, it's for the lower city. So I decided to... Which one does this one then?
May the light embrace you.
I think that's also lower city. The Aldor, okay. I tried to tame it and see if it stayed green. It didn't stay green. So my next step was wait for it, kill it, and obtain the item then. Or I mean, get the objective complete, sorry. And then I realized the quest is complete. So apparently, if you're required to kill something and you want to tame it, you automatically complete it as well, which is pretty cool. As you can see, I'm already getting Terokkar feathers, so that's from 1. None of this stuff looks familiar to you. Just what is Latrai up to? Do we get more feathers from here? Hello, Metkai. Metcal, sorry, Metcal. How are you? Look at that. More feathers. A lot of feathers.
I do not have a target.
I think I'm gonna see a lot of feathers in this area being dropped. I'm not gonna use it for reputation right now. I'm probably most likely gonna auction house it. Because we don't need to do the farming right now. As I'm just saying, this could technically work for you. You can generate quite a decent amount of gold from it. You should not think about millions of gold, just a few thousand. You can always give me advice. That's why you can place a comment or talk in the chat. So you're free to say stuff like that. The only part is if am I gonna take it? That's the only thing. Alright, let's go to seek out Kirik. Let's quickly check if the rare is here as well. What's the rare we're looking for? Crippler. Crippler doesn't sound like a humanoid. I think it sounds like a beast. Crippler. Crippler, Crippler, Crippler. Where's the Crippler? Crippler can spawn on all these points. Alright, let's make a little round around the map. But like I said, you're free to say your advice. The one that is in Skyguard area also gives you the Skyguard reputation. Aforementioned. Alright, so I think you mean I think it was either in this area where the skettis is. I think that was the Skyguard, I'm not sure. Or at the bleeding Hollow runes. Because I think there was not a reputation in Shattered City that will granted you that. I think. But I can be wrong on that because I'm only looking what I see right now. I need to remember everything from the past. And I have not the greatest memory. But I do my best in it. There's quite a lot of quests that I see here on the ground. Let me just grab them.
Good fortune. Remember the
And we'll go through the middle. But it's the one in one of those zones I think you mean, right? And quickly, once I reach that little quest over there, I will be quickly make that pull, so that doesn't be delayed. Yesterday, I did succeed pay the gold to someone, I believe. And he was very happy with it, because he had some bad luck lately, I think. Something like that it was. Alright, we arrived on almost the final rare location. I haven't really seen him, so let's go to do the quest guy and make quickly that little poll. So give me one moment. Also you need to do the quest there because it's part of the Loremaster. Yep. Bloody purgatory mortifying. I also managed to start the quest in the Netherstorm for the final part. I managed to get that last quest that I required to do, and I had to go to the Shattered City to do the City of Light quest. From that point, I was able to go to to the Netherstorm to start doing those quests. I was really happy about that. I'm quickly gonna pop in that ball. Oh, why you got back pain? Trade first player. I see gold after 2 hour stream, and then we're gonna do yes 7500 G. That's too much. Yeah, I don't have 75,000 G. No. 3750 G, and add the option for even 0 G. Alright, that's placed down. Now let's continue the quest. So I finally can complete the outlands into the Nether, because this final one, the Sokrathar, it's required to do those reputation quests by the Scryers and by the Eldor. But you have to do first entirely line by the Scryers and then the Eldor. Alright, we're missing still one more quest. Yeah.
must not give up.
Alright, let's see. We do have to go back to the Val skettis area. So let's do that quickly. And we have to open some... I think we have to open some gels.
I require a target.
Do we need keys? Yeah, we need the key. We're starting the quest for that, for the Sky God, you mean? It's a very long time I did that, but so far I do remember the Sky
must
Guard
get
is
closer.
like technically a lot of dailies. A lot of dailies. But the daily quests I'm generally not gonna do right now on this character. Wait, are we freeing children? Really? Those birds actually stole children? Wow. That's low. That's very low.
I do not have a target.
Look at all the children in the cage. Boy, those terrifying birds. You know, those birds remind me of something. Do you know the movie the what's it was again? The Crystal, I think it's called the Crystal Sage or something. Those skettis really look like those. It's a great movie. The what is the movie called again? I really liked that movie. It terrified me in the beginning, but I really liked that movie. There's a quest below me. Is there a cave? Yeah, there is actually. There's actually a crypt. Or a tomb. Yeah, like I said, it's for me a very long time ago that I did that. But we'll get there at some point that we start a certain quest and that we have to progress inside anything related to the mounts, etc. You know, the funny part is like, thank you for the like, by the way. You know, the funny part is like, when I was in the vanilla content, I found about, what is it? 40 treasure chests. I've been here in the Burning Crusade. I've found one quest. Not many quests then. Alright, let's just kill her because she's terrifying. Pretty sure I have to go back in this cave again, so. Oh, wait. I need to escort him? Didn't say it was an escort quest.
I require a target.
It did not say it was an escort quest. I think he's okay with staying there for now. I think he should be not being attacked. There's something walking behind him, casually, not doing anything to him. Now, I muted my mic before because I quickly had to do something. Ik kijk zo even, ja? I'm just quickly gonna do this escort quest, and I need to find something for my mother for a moment. Takes about 2 minutes after that quest. So let's get them to rescue, and then I quickly be right back for 2 minutes or something. Just need to find a little what's it called? Little plates, small plates. So nothing big. Hello Hassan, how are you? Thank you for the like, by the way. Also for the ones that are not subscribed. If you want to follow me for the couple next months, doing all the remaining content from now and till the latest expansion, probably even the the midnight, sorry. Feel free to subscribe. But for now, I have to go for 2 minutes AFK, and then I'll be back. So it's already listed on my screen apparently. I forgot that too, so one moment, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and I'm gonna remove that message because apparently it's on my screen pretty long time. Alright. Hello Tony Poop Lee. I'm currently playing World of Warcraft in the retail version, but I'm doing a blast from the past. And I'm currently on the first expansion next to the base game. There's still a couple expansions to go to. Which technically will take, I think, up to a couple months. I think 3 or 4 months that I complete all the quests, or well, Loremaster wise quests. But until that, I remain doing that every day as much as I can. There can be some days that I do not have the ability to come live. Like Friday, I might have to postpone by an hour because I'm gonna play a board game called Wingspan with my neighbor and another German lady. And also there's a possible chance that we are gonna play Cyclades, a legendary edition, which is large control game with miniatures and cards and stuff like that. It's a pretty nice game. Most games that we play take about 2 to 4 hours or 2 to 8 hours. Blessed of the Past is no achievement, that's just a name that I make up, and I can actually make it my achievement. So I can do this, create this custom achievement, Blast from the Past, completed all story align quests. Let's give that 58 points. 58 points, and let's give it an icon. So this I'm gonna show you right now. So let's see an icon. Let's do this one, I think. Yes. Let's make it that. Blah blah blah. Rewards. Happy days. Happy days. Title. No. Mounts. Not in game. For example, whatever. And then we're gonna do save, and then you have your own achievement. But yeah, now I don't know how to screw with it. Which one? Sorry. Yeah. Let's remove that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I made that. I think I did make that. But I do have some legacy achievements here as well from way back. Earn Exalted status with the Zendalari tribe. Let's go to another old one. Character. I've liked the thing. Raise unarmed skill to 400. Raise 4 weapon skills to 400. Visit your class trainer when you are at least level 30 and activate your dual talent specialization. You know, old stuff like that I still have completed. Yeah, but it's 1 million gold I put in right now, right? So I have actually 1 million gold on my bank. So it doesn't really bother me. I'm just giving the gold away anyway. But yeah, if you want to subscribe and follow that for the entire journey, feel free. I don't force you, of course. But yeah, would be nice. Not to force you, but to get that. I don't know where you're from, but this is my time, 4:29 in top right corner there, which is currently 4 p.m. so 4:30 p.m. 4:30 p.m. and I normally start at 3 p.m. till about 6 p.m. with an exception sometimes that I almost done with the quest areas. So after I done the entire expansion, so that's gonna be Terokkar Forest, Shadow Moon Valley, and the Netherstorm, finishing up the Netherstorm, I might have to see if I can find any quest inside the Owl of Qualdanas. If I find quests, not dailies, regular quest. And after that I'm gonna do all the dungeons on normal, all the dungeons on heroic, all the raids. And there are, I think, 16 yeah, there's 16 dungeons, so 16 dungeons on normal, 16 dungeons on heroic, and 8 raids. Alright, there's another quest that I forgot to pick up, so let's do that. Thank you for the sub, by the way. And also, for now we have 4 votes to yes, or 3 votes to yes. There was another quest I seen here, Vengeful Souls, but I cannot really see him on the map. Let's start to continue doing those quests, because of all the talking I haven't really done any progress right now. We're having definitely a good day, Dylan Ellis. What about you? Do you have a good day? The weather here in my country is about pretty nice. I think like 25 degrees or something. Full temperature is about similar or a bit lower. Still good to do. I'm currently living in Spain as well, so... And maybe in the future, when YouTube goes a lot better, I will actually make more longer hours on streaming, but for now it remains on 3 hours, and that's a solid time because it's between my other work days for now. Alright, we've done all the bone lashers, so we don't need to kill those birds anymore. Before the darkness fall, where is that? Alright, they're not inside an instance, so that's good. Let's kill the ethereal nethermancers, and what are the other ones? Let's also untrack the completed quests. So there's a slight space in the screen. There's someone sent me a guild invite, but I have no bloody idea where it is. It's just one player. Oh wait. 2 Midnight Wolves. It's a whole bunch of random players, and then I'm gonna wonder. Hello. Oh, where are you? I cannot even see the chat of him. So let's forget about the guild invite. It is actually Monday, is it? Is it Monday? It is Monday. I didn't even realize it was Monday. Days goes fast. Time goes fast when you're having fun, I will say. Alright, we don't need the plunderer. We still need some 4 more ethereal nether manchers.
I do not have a target. I need to
Let's see
target
what's down
something
here. Maybe
first.
we provide another quest. What's the awesome blue glow on your weapon? Well, to be honest, so far I remember, it's from the old days. So you can get it quite easy. But give me a moment. I will leave this cave. Yeah, I'm done with this cave or this tomb, and I'm gonna see the exact enchant it is. It's the illusion cold light. I'm gonna type it in for you. Illusion cold light. There you go. Thank you for the like, by the way. Really appreciate that. Alright. Let's go kill some dreadfang spiders and some wood mites slain. Where do we kill the wood mites? Definitely not from him, is it?
I require a target.
No. Where do we get wood mites from? No worries, mate. Don't worry. Let's see. Wood mites. Wood mites. They won't be from skeletons. And we also killed those skeletons for a different quest, so definitely not that. There we go. We go for infested root
I need
walkers.
to target something first.
Some mode of life. Worth about, what was it? 16 gold each. Also, Tony Pooply, if you wish to know, if you head to the northern,
Target.
to let's say, if you, I don't know if you play this game, but some people don't play and it's just watch. If you head to, for example, Blade Edge Mountains, sorry about that, I just hit my chest with it. You have Gruul's Lair, this entire brown area. There's a pretty high chance to find Corium ore. It's the same around Death Door. It's not high chance, it is a chance. It's better than the other places. Then we get a similar one in, I think at Terokkar Forest you can find some. And a Nether Storm you can find some. I still have to figure out on Shadowmoon Valley. But if you mine just 1 Corium ore, that little thing provides you about 1400 gold there. 1400 gold. Really nice. Alright, we need 10 more mites. Then we're done over there. Come on, kill them both. And come on, final. Let's just use a big OE, it doesn't matter. Alright, you play on the European or the ooh, beautiful spider. You play on the European or the American or the Asian or I mean Oceanic or AU. Nice. Well, if you want to find me, you can trade me in game. I don't trade you then, but you need to trade me. And if you want, I grant you 10,000 gold. It only happens once a stream, and you might be the first one that can do that. I think you can possibly find me. I'm on the European Drainer realm. Is that? No, that's Fell Iron. Still nice. Well, you can give it a go if you see me. That's connected to the. I'm connected to a Drainer realm. If you see me, or I am on the Drainer, but if you see me, try to find me, trade me, and I'll grant you that beautiful 10,000 gold. But it's entirely up to you.
I require a target.
If you really need it or anything like that. And occasionally I cannot find players to trade the gold with that I have listed. So often I head to Goldshire. Most likely people are there, and then there will be a selection done by myself. Alright, a couple more spiders. Anyone hates spiders that I need to adjust the model from to a crab? Beyond that, if you hate or are afraid from crabs, then I cannot really help you with that. I can just transform them into crabs or let them remain into spider form. Thank you for the like. There's a thing that I do miss with those spiders. Back in the days, the spiders had around their bum, yes, their bum, they had an actual bunny face. But they removed that. I guess it is what it is. Games change. But the bunny head was quite cool. It was like an illusion for creatures that wanted to attack the spider and decided to attack and then fell because it turns out to be a spider and not a bunny. Alright. Let's go to close to the dungeon before darkness falls. I think they're all around here. Yep.
I do not have a target.
I'm currently in Terokkar Forest right now. There is a possible chance that you cannot see me do a realm phase, anything like that. But if you do find me, I'm in Terokkar Forest and on an alliance. You need to be in an alliance. I cannot trade without you without it. And I know Archendon is a alliance realm because I do have some alliance in there too. And normally I play a horde character, but either way I'm totally fine playing whatever nowadays. Alright, that is this quest being done. We're not gonna pick up the quest down there because that's a quest inside the dungeon. Alright. Now we're getting that quest, the Vengal Souls. I think it was hidden behind a certain quest that I didn't complete.
Must remember the light.
Do.
Right. Go on then.
Right. 10 restless bones. I think those are the little glowy piles that we can find around the place that I cannot see right now. Of course. When you need it, you cannot see it. There we go. When you need it, you cannot find it, but when you don't need it, you find it. The remains are suffused with a soft white glow. In this case, Tony Poop Lee, you might be the first player, if you can trade me, if you can find me. You might be the first player that actually finds me in the game, or went for it. Alright, couple more bones left. Let's see. Where do we have any more bones? There's quite a lot of bones around this pole, but I cannot pick them up. Alright, I have some lost spirits, but they don't drop it, right? I think we need only 6 more bones. Yep, now we need only 5 more bones. 4 more bones. We're on 110,000 gold, by the way. We might be 10,000 gold poorer in a moment, and maybe another 7,500 gold poorer. I didn't pick them up. Oh, yes, I did. It just says now no loot. Let's straight away just pick up this herb. Normally I don't pick up the herbs right now. They don't really value my prices right now. There's nothing really there. No. We do have some quests around still, but we're going for them later. No, not now. One more bone over there. And then we need one more bone. Final one in front of us spawned. Great. Amazing. So we don't have to wait that long. Oh my god. Not again. Let's go for the Fangle Spirit first. Let's just take your time. I mean, I have at least 1 hour and 25 minutes or something to stream, so I'm quite for a long time in Terokkar Forest, so don't worry. Technically, I'm the entire time here. I have to go inside, right? Why it shows a Draenei here? There's no Draenei here at all. There's one more Draenei. Alright, there's a second Draenei. So there's a pretty rare scattering Draenei area.
I cannot attack that. I require a target.
Do. There's not many Draenei that I have to do here. One more over there in the corner. Nice.
I need to target.
And I think on the other side there should be at least 2. No, I have to wait for a respawn.
I cannot attack that
That's
target.
the only bummer. They're not above. So far, no. I'm just gonna check above if there's one, but I don't think there's one above. No. Hello Hassan, how are you? How are you today actually? As I believe I've seen you yesterday as well. And there's our final Bengal Draenei. I do wonder. Cooking bread. Bare my teeth. I do wonder. Because sometimes I see in the chat like set hi. So I don't know if the person actually
Require a target.
typed in set and then hi, or did the person just say hi? Is that set part being automatically done by YouTube itself? I don't know about that. I do get a message on my phone right now, but I cannot check it because it's my webcam. I cannot afford that. Alright. Got some completion here. Nice. Let's go to the Alarian strongholds and see if we actually we still we will go for the Bone Chewer runes first, and then we go to the Alarian stronghold so we obtain some more extra new quest. There's something highly highlighted. Yep. Sorry, Hassan, I do not play private servers with a personal reason. The reason is I like to keep my progress, and I don't want to have some larger company or the original company Blizzard destroying the entire server and waste all my hours and time on it. So I'd rather to have to keep that progress. I don't hate private servers, but I think it's kind of pointless to do. They can be nice, but those people still ask money one way or another. So what's the difference in paying just 13 euros for, like, you pay 13 euros a month for this game. You can change that by making gold and pay your monthly subscription with gold, buy expansions with your gold you generated in game, and on the same time you are able to have 50 characters on your account. You are able to have multiple games on that same account. With that gold you make in game, you can transfer that to cash in the shop for about 13 euros as well. And that cash you can spend, for example, if you play Call of Duty, you can spend it on Call of Duty games. If you play Diablo, you can spend it there. You can also spend it in this game. It's entirely up to you. You have basically, there's quite a lot of armor transmogs, mounts, companion pets, without a little paywall or anything like that. So all these private servers do need to keep their server up, and they most likely have only 2 or 3 realms because they need to have them stable, and without that they need money. So what's the difference in paying them and paying Blizzard? Blizzard you get way more from, but it's entirely up to you. I'm just saying. And you keep your progress. I got the same account for since 2004, 2003 or something, because I even played Diablo Lord of Destruction, and I think even Diablo 1. So I personally think retail is perfectly fine to play the game, even when private servers, yes, they are free, but to keep them up running, people need to actually pay the servers with money. But yeah, that's how I see it. You can see it different.
I need to target something first.
Blizzard provide me with what I want, what I need, and it gives me also enjoy, and they also very helpful while I'm making a ticket, stuff like that, and they're pretty fast. They used to be a very slow time, but they're now pretty fast.
I do not have a target.
So that's my side on the private server stuff. And I cannot wait for midnight. I'm definitely gonna build some bloody houses, or well, build a house, and you guys can even enjoy that on this character. And maybe my other characters. But we're gonna see that on a later stage. Alright, let's kill
I
some
require a
back breakers and some devastators.
I
And then we
cannot
also have to kill Lisel Fireweaver,
I do not have a target.
which is inside this encampment, I think in the larger building that I seen before. Thank you for the like, I really appreciate that. Also for the new ones, if you want to follow my entire progress from vanilla till the latest expansion, the War Within, and probably Midnight on this character, don't forget to give me a sub or subscribe in general, and then hopefully you can enjoy the game as I do. Alright, this building is entirely filled up with enemies that we are required to kill, so that's entirely good. We did find the enchant weapon Unholy, not much, only 63 silver. Hello Singing Feather, how are you? I love to play this, but they don't have it for mobile. Well, you don't really want to have it for mobile, but, one second, the location of the Alarian Stronghold and Stonebreaker Hold are clearly marked on this map, along with a series of bold ink strokes and assorted orders. There was an actual game,
I need to target something
I
first.
played this on my mobile phone, there was an actual game, and it was called Order and Chaos, if I'm correct. That game was a pretty close World of Warcraft clone. It had dungeons, it had raids, it had mounts, it had an orc race, it had an undead race, I think it had a troll race, a human, I think it had also similar elf race, and they actually look like very close to the actual characters of the game, and they had like pretty nice classes: a monk, a warrior, a mage, a warlock, I think, or a necromancer, something like that. Really cool, but they died out, but it was a great game on the mobile. We need 3 more devastators, by the way. Let's also see if we can find a corium ore, because I really love those. In this expansion I do have to obtain, I think, yeah, I have to obtain from the symbol, I have to obtain the bow, the legendary bow. Let's search the bow name before I pronounce it wrong. So from the Sunwell Plateau, it's called the Toridol, the Star's Fury legendary bow, which looks like this. It actually suits this entirely armor set, but you can see here it's actually pretty blue and everything. It looks perfect, you know? It just looks spot on with it. I can even use that for a transmog video. Then we have on the Black Temple, we have of course both Warglaives of Azinots. Then we have the chance still to obtain Ashes of Alar, which is the mount. In Karazhan I even need the Fiery Warhorse still. And from the dungeons it's most likely armor pieces. Same with the raids, armor pieces and thing. No, yes and no, but you gotta search Order and Chaos. Try to find that, Order and Chaos, and then you see what I mean. You could do raids with 30 or 40 people. It was actually a 3D game. It was not from top of the screen, it was a 3D game.
Be careful.
There was also another game I really enjoyed back in... let's go from the walls actually. I want to go from the wall so I can see maybe for corium ore. There was another game that I really liked on the mobile phone, which was what's it called? You needed to defend a crystal in the middle, and you were able to set up traps. And you can find like insane pieces of gear and everything like that. It was pretty fun to play. Now I have on my mobile phone one game I technically play quite decent. I'm now currently in rank, what's it called? Rank 4600 or something. Out of like 50,000 or something. And I only paid just to remove the ads. And that's the only thing I paid for. Order and Chaos used to be available, but now it's not available anymore. It died out. But it was a pretty optimized game.
How are you?
No, the Order and Chaos was actually an MMORPG.
See you
It had
later.
like a couple thousands people.
Have a good one.
Real quest, everything like that. It's not push and click. No, you have to actually move with your finger thumbs. So we're passing the 2 hours now. That's good.
Safe travels.
You should have made like a Night Elf Druid, maybe.
Greetings. See you around.
You should, can you not, Tony Poop, can you not select the quest line? So if you select the quest line for
Good luck. Farewell.
the Burning Crusade, then it should work.
Greetings.
Then you head to Hellfire Peninsula. Peninsula, do I say it right? Peninsula? Peninsula. I'm trying to get that word right. And then it should work. Stinging Feather. If it is, it's not showing up on Google Store. Found one kind of similar, call it Villagers and Heroes. Yeah, like I said, it's probably not on the store anymore, so it's abandoned. I think it's disbanded because maybe it looked like WoW too much and then Blizzard shut it down,
Here there.
or the servers run out of keeping it up and then you shut down the game, because it was an MMORPG. If I do, then I cannot see you because you're not in it too. Okay, let's say you have an alliance character on Draenor. Yeah, the realm Draenor. Then you go to Chromie. Chromie you can find in Stormwind City. And you ask to... I think I'm gonna show you where you can find Chromie in Stormwind City. Let me zoom out those places again at Azeroth. And then we go to Stormwind. So Chromie should be around here with the embassy. And else there should be a little board here where you can select where you want to quest, but you should go to Chromie. I think Chromie is right on this spot right here, close to the tree. And then you select the timeline of the Burning Crusade. Oh yeah, you're actually right. You're actually right. Don't select the timeline. Just don't. If you can go through the portal, you can. Else, just ask a mage. Just ask a mage, can you teleport me to Shattered City? And then the mage can teleport you, like makes a portal, teleports you, and you end up in Shattered City. And then you can technically find me around here. Thank you for the like, by the way. Really appreciate that. Ooh. Some fell iron ore here again. Come on. Can we not get Corium? Oh, we have some Knight's Eye, 200 gold. Beautiful. That's really great. You know what I'm gonna do? I got a little quest at Turum and I got a quest at Firewing Point. So we're gonna do the quest at Turum. And then we're going from the north side. We're going all around here again. And then we're going to the Firewing Point. Just to see if we can collect a Corium depot.
I need to target something first.
But you were actually right on that.
I cannot loot that right now.
This file is already
Cannot
being
loot
used, but
that
what?
right now.
Why didn't you use it? How did I use it when I didn't use it at all?
I cannot loot
So
that right
what
now.
do I do? Bring 8 Draenei vessels to Ros Alath at the Alarian strongholds. Amid the ruins of Turum are a number of vessels containing raw magical energy. We are fortunate that the broken who have overrun the city are ignorant to the resource in their midst, but we cannot assume they will remain so forever. Are some lootable? Are most empty or something? How are we gonna do that? Maybe we need to open it when they're aggressive on us? No.
I cannot loot that right
It's already
now.
been used, so
I cannot loot that
how do I
right now.
make this use? Well, let's try this again. So if he attacks me, it doesn't do damage to him, but this does damage to him. So what I do think that I have to do is we're gonna pull this guy, we're gonna pull this one, and hopefully let's actually pull that one too. Let's pull them all here. We're gonna use the dynamite, and now we're gonna use this. I think now it works. I think. Do I have to reduce their HP, or can I just... No, I can loot them now. Interesting. We're not able to loot them just now. Now I can. Oh, it works now, so I don't know what happened wrong. Alright, okay. Then it means that not everything contains the file thingy. We just sold... You can slide... Yeah, we sold this little pattern. Those shoulders. We sold for 422 gold just now. It looks very regular, it looks common, it doesn't look like insane or anything like that. But stuff like that gets sold. So don't trash them away. They can be very valuable to you. Alright, let's open another one. Yes, again, nothing. So maybe I need to lower them. Let's give that another shot. So, we're gonna do that. We're gonna shoot that. Now we loot. And are we getting loot from this one? Strange. But I'm pretty sure that I'm not getting loot from this one. Oh, we do. Still good. Let's try it for the next one. No. Either you get sometimes or you get nothing. Yeah, I think it's like that. Alright, we need one more. No. No. One more. Then we done that quest. No. Alright. Pretty close to completing that quest anyway. There we go. Now we complete all the quests there. Let's go to Cenarian Ticket. Fly up and go around this mountain hill. Go to Firewing Point. And maybe we see some Corium veins. As we like to have them to be souls. Alright, we start up with some Fell Iron Depot. With hopefully some modes of fire. No, we're getting mode of earth. It's totally fine. We don't worry about that. We got some adamant. Alright. Let's see. Nothing down here. Keep in mind, if you like to earn some decent amount of gold, the Shimmer Skill equals up here northeast, northwest from Cenarian Thicket in Terokkar Forest. They drop a mode of water and essence of water. Essence of water on my realm sells for about 230 gold each, and I managed to drop about 2 of them for just completing the quest. Alright, let's go around the mountainsides in hope we can find some beautiful veins. And if we don't find any veins that we want, we're gonna mine it anyway. But if we don't find any veins, then we're just gonna continue our quest here on the east side of the map. Also, let's see how far are we with the quest. So we're halfway. Alright, and we're close to Firewing Point. There's a little ore over here. Fell iron. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Well, give me a moment. Let me finish this quest. Iron Jaw. Wolf belt, unlike any other form from Terokkar Forest. Alright, that one is completed as well. Let's fly around. There's actual quest inside. And we have some adamant ore as well. This is a caged quest. That's good. That's an escort quest.
I do not have a target.
You can open your own gates. Really? Tony Poop Lee. Do you have an active subscription? I assume you do because you made an earthen. Cooing Derazen. This game is called World of Warcraft retail version, doing the old content. So the graphics of the old content looks not amazing. As you can see, lots of blur and unsharpness. I just added sharpness to the world. So yeah. Let me quickly harvest this vein and then I'll hop back to the character, and I'm trying to help you, Tony Pooply. So I think if you go to the top right screen where you have the character list, I think you can change the realm. I'm not sure, I think you can. If you cannot figure it out, I think you need to look up on Google how to change the realm on World of Warcraft patch, I think 11.5.2. If I'm correct, I could be wrong, but I think that's the one you need. I think that's the latest one. So the other item I mentioned before you can obtain or harvest or farm is in Firepoint Wing, which is the signet of the Fire Wing, and they sell for about 20 gold in my realm. Yeah, but you don't need to hop. You need to actually transfer server. You don't need to transfer an entire character. If you want to hop server, then you just need to find players in that server on the looking for queue. So you are now in Archendon, or are you now in Draenor? I worry every day. You got 1 hour, if not slightly more. Alright. She should be finished there. Maybe there's a final attack coming in a moment. We're gonna find out in a moment, so. You finished with walking? Come on. Can I start with the next quest? Can you stop walking? I don't want you to walk to go entirely to the Alarian strongholds. Alright, she got her way out. Let's go think. Let's go to the Alarian strongholds right now. There we go. Let's deliver those 3 quests. Let's go to the church, as we do now.
Be careful. Good luck, friend.
And let's see. Oh, we haven't delivered any quests to this guy, Captain Ulrich Sunchaser.
Till next we meet.
Alright, let's go 40 Fallen to the southwestern part of Alarian strongholds in the Bone Waste. In the east side of Bone Waste. Quite some herbs. I couldn't pick them up, but they're like 4 or 5 gold each, which it's not really worth it to go down and continue. We have a little quest over here. And we have a little vein over here. Oh, I have to escort. Didn't realize it was an escort quest. Guess we go inside this structure, do we? No, you're making weird movements. We are going inside. I've actually never been in this structure. Looks quite interesting to me. Oh. He's still there. I'll wait for a moment thinking he was under attack. Of course you're gonna go that way. Of course. Of course you're gonna look for threat. The rings. I'm not gonna sell the rings. I'm gonna more likely vendor them because I'm definitely sure I cannot sell those rings at all. Alright, let's kill everything around here because I probably think he's gonna screw that over. We have some veins. We have some adamant veins. Alright, what's his path going to be now? Is he gonna go back now? Nope, he's going down.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
Where did he go? Oh bloody hell. Oh my. At least we're getting quite a lot of feathers. I mean, we're now on focus on him as well before he dies. We're now on 23 feathers, 366 gold. I transferred into a skettis himself. Terokkar must be defeated. So we're done here. Let's see if we can find Aurak in the mountain. Let's also harvest this little ore piece. Aurak should be around here. He's not located there. So let's go for the Fallen. Let's unlink the Aurak quest. I mean rare. Thank you for the sub, by the way. I really appreciate that. Alright. Southeast, or well, south actually from Terokkar, but southeast from the quest. Let's see. What do we have to do? Oh my lord. That spider is huge. So, alright. Back in the days, yes, this backside actually looked like a bunny face. Now, it kind of looks like a, I think like a snake head. So, you got here the entire mouth with the beak, and those two big bubbles are the, either the eye, I think they're eyes or something. So that's maybe something. And, what my other imagination was, it was like a baby stumpy face, like from the Dino series on movies in the past. There's a good thing to know that if I wished to tame that little spider, well, this big spider, I can actually complete the quest without killing it at all. Fell Iron Depot here. Nice. Let's deliver the quest. Yeah, let's do that.
Arcanon Poros. Do not lose faith.
And even if you don't find me today, if it doesn't work today, there's new days. Tony Pooply. You don't need to worry this. I'm giving it every day away. Every day. Only once per stream, so keep that also in mind. But I do give it every day away. If I do not have enough gold, I can always extract it from my warband thing. But most likely I'm not gonna do that. I do think that it's gonna be ending up to a
The Naru
part
have not
2.
forgotten us. May your days be long and your hardships.
But if that does, so we got 30 minutes.
How are you?
No, I don't want to do the escort. I don't want to do the escort. Which quest was that? I'm not gonna do the escort right now. I'm here. I got 13 minutes. Tony, try to figure it out later. I'm heading to the Netherstorm to finish off the other quest. And because I want the Netherstorm to be completed as well. And we have 30 minutes left. We already done the Netherstorm before. Ooh. Well, we needed to kill him, so I'm actually gonna kill him for a moment.
I cannot attack that target.
Doesn't work like that. How do you get him down? Anyway, I'm heading to the Netherstorm right now, because then I can try to do the remaining quest. So this is going to be part 1 of Terokkar Forest, and tomorrow it's going to be part 2 of Terokkar Forest, and hopefully I will complete the Netherstorm within a certain amount of time, because the Netherstorm apparently had that reputation thing that get locked away with the required pre-quest stuff, you know. It took me quite a while last time. It almost took me 3 days to complete it, so now I'm just gonna separate slightly in the last 30 minutes. I'm gonna quickly deliver those quests in Shattered City, in the lower city. In this case, I do have the yes on the gold right now. So let's see if we can find one player in the Shattered City. That's an alliance. We do. Hello, he Kate. Do you have some spare time? Wait. You are currently a winner. If you want your prize, trade me. This is stream based poll. So if you want to collect it, trade me. I have to let them trade me because I don't want to force a player to trade them. Alright. He's not going for it, it's fine. Let's find a different player. Here we go. I cannot whisper him. Yeah. Where did it go? Well, like this way. Using dragon gliding thing and then it's too fast for the regular flying. Let's check one more time in the main hub here. There's an NPC. Alright. Yep, wait. Ah. Too late. Alright, one more minute to check, and then I fly to Netherstorm. Alright, let's fly to Netherstorm. I'm gonna put the automatic flyer on. Really nothing here anymore? But there is something. Ah, that's a horde. What a bummer. Here's a mage. Hello. Do you have some spare time of 1 minute? I help you in a second. So, by my streamer viewers choice, you won the current poll. Would you like to have your reward? If you do trade me. I have 1 minute and then I have to go to Netherstorm to finish up some quests. It's a reward. Cool. The viewers can decide if you should earn it or not. It can be any player that I see first. In this case, you now. All right. So you want your rewards or no? It's free. Trade me. I think he has some issues with trading, so I'm trading with that person. So this is the reward. Let's see if he's accepting. It should be highlighted somewhere above here. It's... there you go. There you go. I just traded the 7,500 gold, but if you find me, you still get the 10,000 gold if you trade me. That's the whole thing. Like, the thing, if you find me during the stream, like if you find me and trade me, I will grant you 10,000 gold. But you got this poll, and this poll is for the player I see first. That I'm gonna trade with. But I do gonna check his achievements most likely, because I don't want to trade with bots. Because there are some bots available in the game and they get enough gold. So you don't have to worry. If you don't if you cannot find me today, tomorrow it's a new day and you can give it an attempt of tomorrow. So tomorrow I remain in Terokkar Forest until the last 30 minutes. Then in case I need to do some questing still in the Netherstorm to obtain the Loremaster quest, then I'll be the last 30 minutes in the Netherstorm. But if that's not the case, I will remain in Terokkar Forest. So, but I still remember I need to do about 30 or 40 quests in the Netherstorm. So do not worry about that gold. The gold will be still there tomorrow and the day after and the day after and after. It will be there for quite some time. And so far I know you have been the only European player that actually tried to find me. And if there's a day that I cannot stream earlier, then most likely it will be done by a short video, or it will be as a delayed stream announcement thingy. Alright, I'm supposed to have... Ooh, we have Numeric. Hello? Hello, beauty. Come on. Get down. I think this is an exotic, right? I think that was an exotic. Look at that. What the bloody hell? 62,000 gold? Really? This 62,000 gold? Alright, I take it. Yeah, but there's only one catch. You cannot add me. That's the only catch. Alright, you used the below, go into Manaforge Kuru. Where's Manaforge Kuru? It's right down there. So Guild Numerok. Is that only dropping a ring? Yeah, it does only drop a ring, so that's pointless. The cloak is pointless. Yeah, I think we don't need to kill the rares anymore. We shall go to Manaforge Kuru. Alright. I've only like 20 minutes left. It took quite some time to find a player in the game. So let's put the disguise on. Where was it again? There's the disguise. And we had to do something. Track. Just if you're disguise, go into Manaforge Kuru and listen to the conversation between the Commander Dawnforge and the Arcanist Ardonis. So the commander, target, commander. Where is the commander? Where's the commander? Because I'm in the Mana Forge Karoo, but... there's the commander. So now we're reading the conversation between those two, which is part of the quest that we have to do in order to get that achievement for the Loremaster of the Nether Storm. So into the Nether, if I'm correct, which is so I need to complete into the Nether on the Terokkar Forest. We're I think soon maybe done. Maybe there's also a reputation quest line behind it. Then we have to do the Shadow Moon Valley still. And I think we got then the Lawmaster of Outlands. In general, we should able to do the other two quests as well. But... I think those two are daily quests. The Bombs Away and the Blade Edge Bomberman. I think they're dailies. Alright, we completed this quest of information gathering. So now we are continuing our progress in the few last remaining quests in the Netherstorm. As you can see, let's do the refresh on the quest. There's about 20 quests left, so I think tomorrow will be the last part of the Terokkar Forest, and maybe slightly a bit of Netherstorm, but I'm not sure about it. I think it's just gonna be what's it called? I think it's, what did it say? Oh yeah, I think it's just gonna be Terokkar Forest tomorrow. But yeah, let's shut down the Mana Forge Guru and also get the access crystal.
I do not have a target.
There we go. Let's do the emergency shutdown. I think we have to wait till some amount of NPC coming along. So we need to kill all of those. Thank you for the sub, by the way. I really appreciate that.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, but I think you, like you said, you should not have done Chromie. That was my bad. Because I'm not in a Chromie world anymore. I'm in the open world. I totally forgot about that, but I think you were right in the beginning of that. But I think you're gonna work it out. Did you have a maximum level character? Well, do you have a maximum character? I think you can also I think there's a different way. I think you can choose the standard version of the game, and then you avoid Chromie at all cost. Well, even if you don't have Don Drainer, you can still attempt it on your maximum level character. See if it works. There's not like 40,000 people in the Netherstorm. And I maybe believe that I did see sometimes some Arch and Dawn players, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure if I go to the Goldshire, I most likely find maybe some Arch and Dawn players. But who knows? Alright, I successfully shut down the Mana Forge Guru crystal. It's time to deliver that quest. How many Corium ore I have? I have 64 corium ore worth about 2800 gold. Then we have 6 more corium ore. The other one is Ethereum ore, sorry. And then we got 6 more corium ore for 1800 gold. We have about 300 adamant ore for about 1100 gold. And then we have about 150 fel iron worth about 2200 gold. So, oh, we also got modes of fire, 39 of them for 2600 gold. We have 11 modes of fire for almost 500 gold. Mode of mana, 3 pieces for almost 100 gold. 337 pieces of mode of earth worth about 235 gold. So it's still quite a lot, and we also have modes of water, 386 gold. And then we also do have 2 essence of water, total worth about 468 gold. I will able to sell all of them within 24 hours or so. So that's a free almost like 10-12k gold there. And then we obtain those rare item pieces. So we obtain this leg piece, which apparently is 62,000 gold, but I don't believe horseshit from that. And then also we have those sabatons, the boots, selling for about 20,000 gold. That's still possible, but I never know. I had some outcast thingies. So now I obtained another belt for about 2,000 gold. Let's open the unmarked bag. We'll get some gems from them. I think that's the only bags that I had. Let's deliver the quest to the Blood Elf. And we obtain another quest. Shutting down Mana Forge Duro. Let's do that. And also kick them while they are down.
Hold your head high.
They're both Enduro, so that will be easily doable. Alright, let's see how far we are with the quest. We only need about 15 quests left. Now we have a Mana Forge Duro. I think that was the one with Dementias. Or it was a different one. Nice, we have some more Fel Iron Depot. Which might contain mode of fire, but this time it contained mode of earth. I'm totally fine with that, so I shall not really worry about that. Let's slay some of those blood elves. We earned some reputation items on the go. Yeah.
I require a target.
I didn't want to kill that.
Attack that target.
And we also have to shut it down, so that's good. Multiple quests on the same spot is always nice to have.
I do not have a target.
Very, very nice. Let's do the crystal activation straight away. We can't activate the crystal yet. Why not? We have to do something else in the beginning, I guess. Alright.
I need to target something.
Okay, so you have to go outside, I guess.
I do not have a target.
No, we got now the crystal, so now we've got to shut it down. Begin the emergency shutdown. We're now on about 10 minutes left. I'm gonna see how many quests we need after this. We might gonna shut down the entire continent of the mana forges. Not gonna be like similar to the latest expansion, but they have some connection because they're related to Ethereos as well. So we're almost done here, so that's the good part. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Come on, technicians. I think every Mana Forge quest will take about up to 3 minutes or something. It's quite some time, but I mean, if you think about it, you will do this way back. Did he? How many subscribers did he have? Because I am now... I am looking also to a different streamer apparently. PH something. Oh my lord. I just sold 2 plans of the Frost God for 352 gold each. Straight away. And... this is the Frost God weapon. I think I already have this plan. I got it in my banker. I bought this from a vendor, I think. Or it was a drop. Alright, we shut down Mana Forge Duro. So let's continue the remaining Sun Fury, Conjurers and Bowman. But if it's a good thing, then I really appreciate that you said that. If it's a bad thing, then I don't know. I got a very low amount of bloodline of the Polish in me. I'm actually Dutch. It's not the first time people say I look like someone that's a popular streamer or anything in a similar case. The last one that I looked like apparently was someone with over 98,000 subscribers. I wish I had that. Sadly enough, I don't. Let's bring back the other quest. I'm quickly gonna check this Masni. He run a channel. Let's quickly check that. 3.4 million, 3.8 million subscribers. Really. I have a beard. This guy doesn't have a beard. So let's check Mesny. I am passing Mesny. Let's see, Mesny. Oh god, you're right. I get a lot of double ganger action right now. I don't have the hair like him.
Warszawa, Kraków, stolica.
But there are similarities.
State your business. The reckoning is at hand.
Now the other guy was called I don't know, remember the exact name of it, but something with Fneshy or something. He was like a Bulgarian streamer, fire mage, if I'm correct. Fire PvP mage, undead or something. He streams like a lot of PvP so far I know. But it's quite funny to hear things like that. You and Josh, same person. You just got a bit longer beard and hair. Let me check this Josh Strife Ace.
It's difficult for me to say this,
Why do I
but
look
maybe
to
it's
people
time
that
to
have
swallow.
like over 200,000 subscribers? Let's check a live version. He doesn't have a camera on. I sadly enough do not see any camera on him. Well, thank you for that. I try to be chill.
Too far away.
I'm in real life a pretty quiet person, so... Yeah, I agree. But I wish I had that amount of subscribers too.
We will have justice.
I wish. That's a long wish for a long time. But maybe over some time I maybe get it. But we'll see. But we also have to shut down this crystal over here. So it's just shutting down crystals right now. Sounds easy. Well, I can pop you a subscription if you want. I can pop you a subscribe. If you like. If you give me a moment, I just need to find your name on the tube. Let me see. You sure? I'm totally cool with it. If you want me to subscribe to your channel, I will do it. I mean, you subscribe to me. Alright, someone already killed this, or it's not there. Oh wait, it's here. It's like an eye of an eye. Well, do you want to be in the future a YouTuber? Or do you want to be not a YouTuber in the future? Alright, we got a lot of technicians.
I need to target something first.
Does advertisement work on YouTube? For example, $20 to promote this video to be shown to 100,000 people, or it's not like... yes and no. You can have people, for example, on Fiverr get you linked into their social media and promote you through there. I think they have probably big social media, so they have connections and everything like that. And I think you can also take action on something with YouTube about you can promote your video or something by YouTube itself. Stuff like that, you know. Like, I won't really go on with that. I prefer to generate organic subscribers, organic viewers, you know. Yeah, when I upload a video, sometimes it just asks me if I want to promote it, and if I do, then I have to pay YouTube. I think like they ask like how much do I want to spend, and then you make a certain price and you spend that amount of money and will remain so many time as a promotion. But if there are certain videos the algorithm finds and people do tend to like it, then you don't really need that, right? I guess. Then you're good to go.
I do not have a target.
Yeah, it is difficult. I have to admit that I've faced many issues with that. but it's slowly working. Just my regular videos are really a pain in the ass to grow.
I require
As also I'm now reduced in the power of usage on Premiere Pro. Is there a cave down here, by the way? Because I used to use Premiere Pro to make my videos and everything like that, but now that's not the case anymore. I cannot use it anymore because Adobe found out that my brother and me are sharing it, and he lives in the Netherlands and I live in Spain. IP different. So that was a little issue. So now I'm forced to use Canva, which is more minimalistic, but it's a lot cheaper. I don't need to pay 35 euros, and my shorts are doing quite well. It doesn't get like up to 30,000 views like most people do. I still don't know how. I don't really see that they use any text or anything like that, so it's just they have the connections of people or something. I don't know. But I'm trying, you know. I'm trying to stay up to date every day, and I try to stream every day. And if I cannot stream to a certain day, then I will try to announce it. I will try to make a video. Like last time, I almost had to cancel the entire stream before I was going to stream. I actually made an entire thing on Canva, a video that there's lightning storm in the area. Because if there's lightning storm in my area, I'm not gonna stream. It happened too many times that the entire power grid turned off, and then yeah, it's done. It almost killed my other monitor, and I'm not gonna risk it again.
The dark times will pass. Farewell, Shorel Iran, and Rubilore Delana. Keep your wits about you.
Alright, Forge Base Oblivion. We're suppressing the 6 PM mark. Let's see how many quests we got left. We got 7 quests left, so we're gonna suppress that amount of time in order to obtain the achievements Into the Storm, the Loremaster quest, and then we're good to go. By the way, World of Warcraft is a very chilly and not good to watch, but fun to play. Maybe try Age of Empires 2 and climb the ladder. So many views there and so fun. Hera is top 1 and free to be on videos. A game like Age of Empires doesn't work for me, and I have a specific reason for that. Army games I like to build. I like to build massive armies and then go full throttle. But then there's people that are very speedy, and then it makes less fun for me. If you know what I mean. So I do have other games. I recently bought Cyberpunk. There was a big discount, so I bought it by then. I have plenty of other games that I used to play, sometimes play. I do like a lot of roguelike games, but it would be unfair if I would go now to a different game and the last 100 subscribers think, he's not playing World of Warcraft anymore. I've done that in the past. So when I had another friend I used to play Phasmophobia with, I generated some subs and views, and then he stopped playing, and then I went to a different game to share, and it lost me subscribers and viewers and everything. So, and in this game there's quite a lot to do yet. Yes, it doesn't always get... Ooh. Sorry. This, now we got Corium. We actually got 94,000 gold loot value. Let's reset the session. Let's harvest that corium. Look at this. 1,000 gold there. Straight away. 1,000 gold. Anyway. Back to Area 52. And I think when midnight is arrived, there's housing. And in the housing... Well... I think housing is a big part that's gonna be huge on YouTube. So, despite all those big YouTubers already have access to the alpha, showing a lot of content in there and getting thousands of views, you know, it's hard for me to compete that. But I think everything is possible. Bring Terokkar teleportation stone to... Alright, is that the final quest by any chance? Let's put the Flight Master up to Shattered City. There we go. I think... Did I have to do that? Yeah. Bring the sort of teleportation stone, blah blah. Completing the quest for the scries will cause your other reputation to decrease. Yeah. I think it's okay to extend this for a moment. Or should I do the final quest tomorrow? What shall it be? What shall it be? I used to play also Elden Ring. Just Cause. What's the other game called? Like I said, a lot of roguelike games, a lot of open world games. It's quite a lot of things that I played. But then generally I always come back to role-play games or open world games. But the thing is, like, you can do the popular games. I would say you can stream them or make videos of them, but most likely to compete with the other tubers, I think you should avoid that. I think you should just focus on what you know more about. You know, what if I'm gonna play that other game, Age of Empires 2. I know not many things about that game, but if I'm gonna decide to play that game, then no one's gonna be, like, barely anyone will be interested to do the thing that I don't know anything about it, you know. So then you see me making a little army, and then there's another guy having a gigantic army and destroy me within 5 minutes, you know. So that's why I try to avoid those things. I'm trying to do some games that I know about, and maybe I should just try to do the Cyberpunk. Nice. So how much gold does it provide you? About 2,000 gold? Or 3,000 gold maybe? Where did you find them? Did you find them in the Blade Edge or in the Netherstorm? Ali Findickley, this is World of Warcraft. This is the retail version of World of Warcraft. You are on the Argent Dawn, right? In Blade Edge. Okay, you're on the Argent Dawn. The Undermine Journal. I think it's the exchange now. Choose the realm. We go to the Argent Dawn. Argent Dawn, where are you? Argent Dawn, and then we go to Corium. Let's see if he can find it. Did I write it wrong? Corium. Or so we got Corium ore selling on your realm. The same amount of gold. 312 gold and 88 silver per Corium. Did you find any Ethereum? Ethereum. I think it's called Ethereum. Ethereum's on without an H. Let's search that. Ethereum. If that's the same price as mine. So 46 gold. Yeah. It's similar price that we have. So the did you find any modes of fire in it? No worries, Ali Findically. So how many of those okay, you found 6 modes of fire, and how many Corium you got? So let's say 6 times 46. So you will, for the motor fire, you will generate 270 gold, and for the thorium, you will generate about 600 gold. So you got about 800 to 900 gold over there. So that's good. That's a good amount of money you generated over there.
The eternal sun guides us. Keep your wits about you. Remember the sun well.
Alright, I am gonna do this next quest tomorrow. We're gonna finish up the remaining quest tomorrow. Actually, no. I'm gonna do this one now because this is the final quest. I think the turning point. Was it? Let me see. Yeah, the fell cloth is very huge. Are you in herbalism by any chance? I know a different place you can farm if you are herbalism.
Open your heart to the light.
Where do I have to do this quest? All the way to the north part there. No, don't worry about that. If you had an herbalism, what you can do, this is what you can do. Make a Tauren, make it a Druid, and make it an herbalism. And make it a miner or something, a herbalism and mining. Get large bag slots like the dusk weave bags. They're 30 slots bags, so I'm just gonna write it down. So Tauren druids, herbalism, mining, and then we got dusk weave back, and as final dawn weave regent back. So if you do that, so the Tauren has a 1 second or one of the most fastest looting on herbalism. Yeah. So if you take that, you combine it as a druid in flight form, you fly down. So you normally go like this. You're doing your harvesting, and you fly away. Now with the druid Tauren, it's like this: harvest, fly away. It's very fast. You have very fast casting on that, and you do not go out of your form. Mining path is just extra. You will go out of your form. So the Dust Weave back is a 30 slot inventory slot back. You need 4 of them, and then for the Dawn Weave Regent back, it's a 38 slot back. So for that, you head to Azeroth, Kalimdor, and then you will go to Felwood. In this area, everywhere in Felwood, there are some herbs, most likely Purple Lotus. Purple Lotus sells for about, what is it? I think still about 100 gold each, and you find like 3 of them in one go. And I just sold another green item. You can also find Fel Iron over, not Fel Iron. You can also find a regular iron, which sells for a similar price of 14-15 gold, or sometimes 5 gold. But you can also find gold veins and silver veins, and they sell for about 10 or 12 gold each as well. And you generate about 1 to 4 of those pieces on everything else. And with farming the purple lotus, there's a chance you can get a wild vine herb, and the wild vine herb is about 500 to 600 gold. If you're really lucky, you maybe find black lotus. But for the purple lotus, there are around the runes, like old runes, you know? They're around those places. Alright, I think we're almost done with this thing, because we got the turning point, which rewards us with Secretar, so far I know. And once that's done, then I think we got into the Nether. So that's for the solution, and you got also Grom's wheat or something, Grom's blood. Grom's blood sells also for about 5 to 9 gold each. They're quite a lot there. Yeah. Oh, definitely, yes. I'm not using an add-on for that. I just know nodes will be most likely around mountains, close to mountains, close to small mountains. Like we got here one inside the coves, like little yeah, look at that, 90 gold for the Ethereum ore. Inside little caves or mining shafts, you can find most likely 2 or 3. Yeah, everything around the rock formations they're not normally in the open area. Like even this little rock formation over here, it's even small. It's not flat, it's on the little side of the rock formation. There they can spawn. Yes and no. I prefer, like, I use just one action. Well, I used one add-on for just the pricing. That's Auctionator. It doesn't consume anything much. I know the prices straight away, and I can use it straight away to make money with it. Alright. What else do we have here? We have some more elements. No, don't use TSM. I have TSM, yeah? The only reason I have TSM is for this. So I'm going on my auction house mount, and I only use it to open my mailbox. Because it's very easy. You have, down here you got all sold, so I can click everything that's sold. I can click all that bought, all that's cancelled. I can open all the mail. And in this case I can also do all expired, and then it will loot everything in my inventory as expired. So if I'm gonna do that, there's 55 items in total, there's 76 in my mail. So the current gold price I can get from this is 7,200 gold. So let's get all the expired ones. Hopefully it shouldn't fill my inventory. Possibly it does. And then here you see 21 mils, total worth about 7,200 gold. And you can see also every single item here. So that's the only thing I use TSM for. And the other add-on I use is Auctionator. Auctionator is a very useful thing. You're simply gonna do a fill scan with the add-ons options here. You set up everything you want, just basic. It doesn't consume anything much. And for me, I'm doing like, let's say all items, 48 hours, percentage, I do always 20% undercut. The only thing I do not undercut is materials. And I always go for the regular price, because they will get sold. Alright, what we need to do, use Terokkar teleportation stone at invasion point Overlord. North of the Forge base Oblivion to transport your party to the leading blah blah. Once use their presence. Okay, I need to use a certain item that I didn't use, but I should use. And I cannot find it in my inventory anymore. Shit. Foreign. There we are. There's a little back over there. There we go. Now we can deliver the quest to Shattered City. Thankfully we got our Heartstone in the Altharian stronghold, so I don't have to fly all the way over. But I think I suggest just use Auctionator. You can use TSM for the mailbox, it's more faster than the regular mailbox. Don't bother to install the background stuff. Alright. I think it's Auctionator, is it? Yeah. Always make sure you're gonna do a full scan first before you starting your adventures, and then you're good to go. You can always install the Loot Appraiser add-on. You can track your total gold you acquired. If you do, you want to set it up to your Auctionator if you want to, of course. What you're gonna do is like go to Loot Appraiser Reloaded in this case, and you will then go to the price source, and then you do the price source of the Auctionator and not TSM or anything like that. Next to that you also have with the TSM option because about the TSM auction, of course. So if I'm gonna open my vendor, so here we go. We're gonna open this one. We're gonna open the vendor. It automatically sell all the gray items right now. As you can see, it's automatically sold. And then I can sell all the bind and equips if I want, or sell everything, and sell trash. So that will be just regular done. So when I sell certain things on the auction house and they're lower than my required price I want, so everything below 100 gold gets a vendor party, and then I can press send sell BOEs, and then they be automatically unlocked for me as well.
We will have justice.
Alright, I have Into the Nether completed, so we don't have to go back to the Nether Storm. And in this case, I'll probably see you tomorrow, because you might be the only viewer still. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I see you probably tomorrow. I'm gonna continue with Terokkar Forest Part 2. And then we only have to do Shadow Moon Valley and the Owl of Qualdanas. So I think within this week we complete the Burning Crusade. And then we head to Nagrand, and then the price that I give away to a player will be increased to 10,000 gold. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you... Hello, Don the Second. Well, it's a good game. People underestimate the game, but there's so much to do in this game. I revisit everything now, all the old questing and everything like that. And it's a whole long story now. I'm gonna do the auction house tomorrow. There will be, well, actually I'm gonna do the auction house today. You're free to stay, it's up to you. Thank you for the like, by the way. Well, you can do the free trial, but it limits you to a certain level. You cannot trade with other players, you cannot join a guild or anything like that. But you can play. Let's auction house those items, and then I switch to turn off the stream, but you can still free to ask anything. I'm gonna do first my auction, so until that I'm still just active on the game. So feel free to ask. Also for you, Don, I play this game every day, streaming every day. I mean, on this character, it was a fresh character, and now I'm just using it just for doing all the content again, mainly all the quests, and generate gold on the go. And that's why it's the gold farm, basically, because I tell you during the stream, like, oh, this might be a good spot, farm this, the current price on my realm is this, and might be similar price to you. And then you can generate quite a lot of gold during that stage too, especially for rare materials as well. But yeah, if you want to sub and follow me or something, then feel free to go, and I'll probably see you the next day or a different day. For the rest of all, thank you for watching, and have a great day, evening, morning, night, anything like that. I'll be bumping off my mic, and I will just do this casually. So once again, thank you for watching.